UK. People might know it's Bournemouth area. I've been here 21 years. I decided to make YouTube for the various reasons, but very much focusing on basic English for so as well from other people. Especially this is honoring for my parents, my mom and dad. They are late 60 now, and I thought if I can teach someone like my mom or my dad in the late 60, how would that be, you know? So I'm gonna teach very easy English to start, so people can understand and practice in their time. So that's the purpose for this YouTube channel. So hope you can enjoy. It's gonna aiming about 10 or 15 minutes to finish for the one posting. So first one I want to exercise is greeting. So people normally say hello and how are you in the first meet. So it's good to say in the first sign in a textbook, like say, how are you? And I say, I'm fine and thank you, and you. That's very much in a book. In real English term, and say you're right, and people say yeah, I'm fine, and can in the real term you're right, I'm alright, how are you, you're right, yeah. And even people read your mouth, because our speaking, most of them we use our bodies and our gestures and our eyes contact, how much you contact your eyes to engage in it. So even face like how, so people can recognize just reading my mouth to, or my expression, like in the morning you are a bit late and you don't wanna, or somebody on the phone, they can't really contact or put any eye contact, but they just can quickly say, how are you? Just very silent, but they can read their mouth, say, I'm fine, you okay, yeah. So that's another way of saying it. And people positively can answer it well. So first thing, wonderful, life is beautiful. So, oh, it's great, fantastic, and probably so right, so, or same old, nothing changed, and or not too bad. And people gonna ask you, what's wrong? You alright today? You feel a bit sad, or maybe something not good, or what's wrong? And people ask. So that's probably the next question to link up, to carry on conversation. But if you don't want any confrontation or anything afterward, you can just easily say, I'm alright, I'm fine, and just carry on. And if you want to make a real greeting conversation, you can put after the emotional the level of speaking, and to practice with your mate or with your friends, or by yourself. So keep asking, how are you? You're right, I'm fine, and thank you, and you okay. So that's the general idea. The second thing is, where are you from? I say I'm from South Korea originally, because I've been here a long time, almost 21 years. So since 2002 January I arrived in London, and I moved to Bournemouth just after 1 year. So how about you? Where you from? Or what's your name? And my name is John. It does has a meaning, or and it's just my tactic to remember just the people's name. I'm really bad at it, so I'm not sure. Are you good at remembering people's name, or where you from, or where they from? So it's difficult, but let's try. We can spell their name, or we can write somewhere, or your phone. So you can do that, or you can repeatedly to ask or say between the sentence. So for example, I give you my example. So if I ask the person I met, say how are you, where you from, and what's your name, and if that person's name is John, and I could say, John, you say you're from South Korea, so where about, and how long you have been in this place on UK. So that's another way of asking. And my final be three different subjects. The first one is your hometown and your study, and the last one would be your work. So first one, where is your hometown? And my answer would be my hometown is Seoul. I grew up there for until 19, so that's my hometown. It's not too far from the border, North Korea and the South, so it's just like in the not in the middle, the southwest specifically. So you can say about where you from and which town you from or the city you came from. You can explain that and you can change to your own answer. I will just leave all down below in my channel or this text, so you can have a read and practice, make your own answer and come up with it. It's just only a practice, so you can be honest to make your own answer, but you can just practice, so you can just make it up on the way. The next question is there much to do in your hometown? You might can say yes, is there certainly a lot to do. It's fairly a big city, so you can go out for the evening. There are a lot of restaurants and bars, and especially for if you prefer some cultural experience, you can go to the museums and art gallery. But if you like the nature, there's a lot outside activity in the city, so you can easily to reach out. And the third question would be, what are the people in your hometown? Uh, are they kind and friendly? So my answer would be, they are mostly quite friendly, but they are with most of cities. Everyone often busy. It seems as they are not interesting to speak or have a chat. But if you know, the most of people are quite happy to chat, and if they have time and will help you in need. So next subject, we're gonna talk about the study. Where are you studying at the moment? I studied it, the graphic design in the Winchester School of Art. That's the University of Southampton. I did for 2 years my BA there. Before there was a Bournemouth Art University, not far from where I live. My house is just not too far, just walkable distance. So that was over 10 years ago, long time. I just got a new job 6 months ago, helping refugees as a support worker in the resettlement team, mainly Ukraine at the moment, because that's most recent happening in the world. And I also liaise helping the Afghan families as well, and some Syrians here and now, so some cases come and go. So I enjoy a lot for my job. So you can make your own answer what you study at the moment, relate with your work, you can talk about it too. And the second question is, what do you like most about your study? Uh, I give you example. We learn about many things from the past, such as marketing and branding, also cultural studies. But I like learn life lived in the past, and the most is amazed to see how our lives have changed so much from the past up until now. In some ways, our so much easier now, but the simplify simplistic of life in the past made people much happier. So learn about all the third subject on the studies. What do you hope to do in the future when you have finished? So my first answer back then when I study, probably I say I'm not sure at the moment. I moved to London and doing more graphics design. So I was doing freelancing for a few years and ended up study the cross cultural study in a Bible college. So that was really amazing experience for a good year. Then come down to Bournemouth, near to the beach, and my church is here as well. So I'm doing the online teaching IELTS at the moment. So whoever needs extra helps, and in UK, if you want to go to university, you have to take IELTS. I got 7.5 12 years ago for the speaking part, and so that's probably why I decided to feature this video. Final subject, we're gonna talk about the work. What is your job? So I'm currently working as a support work resettlement team, helping refugees and asylum seekers at icn.org.uk. It's a company, a non-NGO, is the Christian charity. So I've been in this job for about 6 months now, and I'm usually assigned to work with a specific case with the Ukraine, so in order to improve their resettlement in here in United Kingdom. The second question is, do you have to work with other people? And my answer is, oh yes. It's all the time is in a big office, and we have to work as in a team. So we want to achieve the good result, and I have colleagues I need to liaise, and such as immigration officers, advisor, and the general advisor, and the ESOL teacher who actually teach English here in Bournemouth and Christchurch and Pearl area. Mainly the refugees and some students from who work part-time as well, or even full-time. So it's a very southwest side of UK. It's called Bournemouth. So this area is mainly where I work. So I have another staff who work with me, and of course I have to work alongside with my companies and to provide a service. So yes, I definitely have to work with other people, mainly Afghan and Ukrainian people, and some Syrian families I also help as well. So the final question, do you think you will change your job in the future? And my answer can be, well, that's not something I'm thinking about at the moment, as I'm really enjoy what I do. And it's really good company to work for, and the pay is good, and have other good benefits such as flexible time, and the holidays. And but that said, change might be a good thing. So I can't see me being here in Bournemouth and a sunny beach forever. So I have signed up for 2-year contract with my current company. So I'm sure I will change one day if Lord allows me to stay more couple of years, and future we hold. I only can pray. So I love to help more people around the world. It can be you or whoever in the neighbor you can introduce. So yeah, leave us comment or send an email so I can do one-to-one Zoom meeting with you and to help your private English teaching if you like to try. I love to help, and God bless you. Thank you very much. See you.